So your first stop is usually our apps and integration catalog. And this has all the services that you can link to your Funnelll account, like your Google Analytics, your Facebook Pixel, Cora, Capterra, and so on. And basically every part that you add here means that there is more data going to your dashboard. It means that Funnelll can get more context about your customers so that they can send high quality events to your different tools like Google Analytics and Facebook Pixel. So it would teach your ads to optimize faster and get you better results. So once you link your accounts and you link your Google Analytics account during your onboarding, you can start to track actions on your website. So you can track when customers click on an element like an add to cart button or to view a video. You can track when customers reach a certain page or navigate from one page to another, or you can even track when customers scroll to a certain section of the page. The tracking itself is done directly on your website. So when you set up the tracking, it launches your website. It adds a small funnel tab to it, and this is where we're going to be using in order to set up the tracking. So let's say that I would like to go to my login page and track whenever a customer signs in by clicking this button. So all I need to do here is go. I want to track on this exact page. I can alternatively track on a pattern that starts with your URL. So if you have a sign in button on all your pages, then that will be the option to go. Or you can select similar URLs, like in case if you are tracking product pages or add to coffee. And then you can select the part that changes between the URL, which is usually the product name. And that means Funnelll is going to track all pages that starts with portal, regardless of what the second portion is. So here I'm just doing the tracking on this single page. I'm selecting that. I make sure I cover the entire button, and that's it. Now this button is tracked. All the data is going to your Google Analytics. It's going to the Funnelll dashboard. We can tell you exactly what devices they're using, where they are coming from in terms of country, in terms of the keywords or the marketing campaigns that are driving them, and so on. Same goes for tracking pages. So again, it will open your website, and all you need to do is go through the different pages that you would like to add. Click on this track page, and you'll see them added in the list here, and then save stage when you're satisfied with it. If you are tracking multiple pages like I'm doing here as part of this goal, that means that Funnelll is counting visitors who visited any of those URLs. Or you can set a condition that says that this first destination is required, which means that now Funnelll is only going to count page views on portal if the customer is coming from the sign up page. And you can pretty much drag and drop them in order to change the order here. And this is what it looks like. So here I'm counting customers who booked an appointment or reached the book appointment page, but only if they are coming from the sign up sequence. If you have an existing customer who is booking an appointment, it would not be counted as part of this goal. Under the hood, Funnelll does a bunch of things in order to improve the quality of your data. Like we remove the top 72 spam referrals from your payment gateway, from your social login, which hides where your customer is coming from. And you can add additional ones to the list here. We would also allow you to track a website that spans multiple domains. So if you have, for example, a website that does the checkout on a Thrive card, then you're going to have two different domains. And this is a pain to set up in Google Analytics. It requires coding. In Funnelll, it is as simple as adding the different domains here, saving changes, and now Funnelll is going to handle all this cross-domain tracking for you. So now I've done the tracking, and as you can see, the tracking by default is going to Google Analytics. But let's say that I also want to send this data now to Facebook Pixel. Now, all I need to do is copy the goal, and you can see the copy to goal on each of the stages that we're tracking. Select Facebook. Now, it picked up already that this is a complete registration. I click copy, and that's it. Now, this is copied, and if I go to my Facebook app, I'm going to see it added here. In Facebook, you can do all kinds of things, like building an audience based on actions they completed or didn't complete in your website. So I can say that I want to create a custom audience out of customers who have completed the registration, but who haven't scheduled a call. And then I create the audience, I push it to Facebook. This is now available as a custom audience. I can run campaigns against those customers, or I can create a lookalike audience from them. So once the tracking is done, the next stage is to go and build your dashboard. Building a dashboard is as simple as selecting the actions that your customers are taking in the right order. So the top of the funnel starts with visitors to my website, then how many of them viewed the sign up page, how many of them signed up, and then finally, how many reached the home page, for example. Right? So I can give this funnel a name, which is sign up funnel or sign up journey. And when I save the funnel, then you can see that we have now a view of your customer journey, how many customers are in each stage. You can see here the distribution between the different devices they're using. At the top, you can see the conversion rate by device. At the bottom here, you can see your previous period and whether you're doing better or worse. This is, of course, depending on the time frame that you select from the top here. And you can see where those conversions are happening. So if I'm running A/B testing, which in this case I am, then I can see, for example, that variation 60 is the best one that is working for me. It's bringing the majority of the customers who signed up. I can see that the baseline is doing 668 conversions, and then source to 125 is doing 187, and so on. Everything that has this green CSV icon means it's downloadable. You'll find it on almost all of our tables. And you can play around with this in Excel or in Google Sheets. So if you are tracking view products, then this list is going to have all your product pages and how many views each are getting. If you're tracking the add to cart, then it's going to have all your list of product pages and how many add to carts they are getting. Now, let's say that I want to know the campaigns where customers who sign up are coming from. So if you hover on top of any stage, you see this view details button. And if you click that, then it's showing you all the campaigns that are driving the customers who signed up down to the level of the keyword. If you tag your emails, it can be down to the level of the email subject, of your social post, and so on. You can see here that Funnell is tracking the average number of touch points that your customer take before they sign up. And if you click on any of the sources, let's try organic here. Then I can see that there are 27 customers who came organically and signed up right away. I can see 2 of them that came organically but didn't sign up and then came again directly, and this time they did. And I can see 1 that came from paid keywords, and I can see the keywords here, and then they came organically before they sign up. So this is very useful if you have a longer funnel where you are doing retargeting over Facebook, sending out emails, then this view can show you the winning combinations of your marketing activities that are driving the customers to take a certain action. Below that, you can see the heat map. So the first one is the performance by channel. So this is showing you all your channels. You can see it's broken down by stage. You can see the conversion rate by channel. And all right, so Facebook mobile is my second best performing channel. If I click on that, then I can see where this is performing exactly in terms of region. If you're in the US, it's going to be a state. Here in Egypt, you can see it's a government and the country. You can do this in reverse. So I can look at the regions where my funnel is performing. And again, click any of them in order to see the marketing activities that are driving the numbers for this channel. Next, we have the campaigns dashboard. And this basically pulls all your data from your Google Analytics, from your Facebook ads, and it puts them into one of 2 buckets. So either those are performing ads where you're putting money and you're getting conversion in returns, or those are least performing ads where you're putting money, but you're not getting much conversion. So those are by default sorted by the cost per conversion, which you can see here. So $1.63, then $2.97, and you can pretty much reorder it as you see fit. So let's say that right now you're running the campaigns with the objective to get customers to schedule calls, for example. And I would like to see how this is different if my target was to get people to click get started. So just by selecting any of the, those are all the things that we're tracking in our funnel. And just by selecting any of them, Funnell is recalculating the numbers and now displaying how those campaigns are performing in regards to the goal of getting customers to click get started. The organic search shows you the different keywords that your customers are using, which landing pages they're seeing, the number of impressions you're getting, clicks, click-through rate, and position. This is a great place for you to discover new keywords that you can put money on because customers are already using it
to discover your website. We have a couple of exciting things coming to this section of the page. We also have Bing support that is coming, so it's going to show you both organic and Bing traffic, as well as adding 2 columns here. One is going to show you the conversions that are associated with this keyword, and the second time is going to show you the lag time, which is how long when a customer reaches my page using this keyword do they end up taking the action. As part of this same update, everything in the funnel view that has the source of Google Organic is also going to show the keywords that the customers are used in order to reach the stage or take this action. So anything here that has Google Organic, like here, it's going to start showing those keywords. Those changes, we're very excited about them, are coming live in Q3, so in a couple of months. The last thing here is the live events, and this is showing you events that are tracked by Funnell that is happening on your website right now. This is a great way for you to audit your tracking. So once you set up your tracking, you just head to the live events, you do the scenario on your website, and here you're going to see the list of the actions that are taking live on your website and where they are distributed, so you can make sure that your tracking is working properly. So this is it. Thank you for watching.